Salford Sport TV.
It's Salford Sports.
Salford.
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 Salford. Here from Salford. Sorry to cut myself off there, but
Come on,
number
Salford.
6 lashing it in. It's a great goal.
Yeah! It's a lovely turn by Ryan. Great turn, great finish.
That is great.
That is a beautiful ball.
Good ball. On the body.
Today we're watching the Salford women's first against Lancaster women's seconds in Rugby Union. Let's see how it goes on the 3G pitch.
It's time for kick-off here. Salford versus Lancaster. Short kick to the back line. Kicked away. Great tackle, great recovery by our 14. 9's on it now. Takes it straight to the 7. 7's up, breaking through tackles, marching forward. Keeps going, will not go down. Knocks the ball on. Oh, refs called it backwards. Ball's out quick, straight to their loose head. Tackle made. Big hits. Straight to the fly half. To the inside centre, to the outside centre. Tackle made. Into phase 4 now. 7's taking it, passed it on to the 10. 10's breaking tackles and moving down. Great tackle by our 9. That's a knock on there by their 6. Waiting for ref playing advantage. Scrum down.
Now, do you think this is going to be uncontested scrums or contested scrums?
I believe for the numbers that we've got so far, it should hopefully be contested scrums, but we'll see as the game progresses.
Now, a fun fact about today's game is we also have a Lancaster men's rugby union away at Lancaster.
Away at Lancaster?
Yeah.
What time's that one kick off, or did it kick off?
I believe that was 2. I'm yet to find out the score, but we'll find out hopefully at half-time.
Seems a contested scrum. Scrum was contested. Great put in by our 9. Straight out of the back, straight to the fly half. Into the outside centre. Here we go. Great use of hands here. Balls went a bit too far behind there. Not a clean pass. Tackle made straight over by Salford. Number 6 straight up. Driving hard. Taking at least 3 people to take it down. It's been passed on to the winger on that left wing. Not releasing. Not releasing the tackle by Lancaster. They've got to track back 10 now, and then hopefully, it depends what they're calling. Should hopefully be calling for the kick to touch. Get the line out going. Kick by the 10. Good nudge by the 10. It's a 5-woman line out. Dead straight down the middle. Lancaster wins it. Straight out into touch though. See who the ref calls this to.
It's nice to see some line-outs. The last game I filmed for the Women's Rugby Union, they didn't have enough players to run line-outs, yeah.
They don't even do three-woman line-outs?
I don't believe they did.
No?
They also didn't do contested scrums because they lacked the players who were available that time.
Oh, it's lovely to see some contested scrums today. Then you're going to see a good bit of fight off the Lancaster side, I believe. It's another win by Lancaster. It seems that they're being able to hold their people up just for long enough to win that line out. Straight into that 7 again. It seems that 7's being their strongest player, getting the most ball time at the moment, taking ages to take her down.
You can hear some encouragement from the linos as well. It's nice to hear.
It is lovely to hear it from the linos. Short kick, picked up by the 8. The 8 is now moving at speed. Great tackle by their 8 as well. It's big contested in this ruck. That's number 6, driving. Keeps driving, taking 3 people to get her down. She's down now. Got to roll away. Passes that fly off. Dummy pass straight out. Giving people the stiff arm just to get some extra metres. Spot straight to the inside centre. Got met straight at the line though. Tackle made. That person needs to roll away. They're 13. Their 13's now moved. They need to use it now. Perfect. Lancaster's defensive line just seem to really be quick on the ball today, don't they, Tom?
Definitely. I mean, both teams are showing that they're really strong players. But in the reverse fixture away at Lancaster, our women's did take the win.
It's lovely to hear. Well, hopefully they can repeat the same outcome today. But at the moment, there's been no tries scored, and it's just been staying around this centre part of the field, to be honest. But now it moves to the winger. Winger's popped it off. It's now out into touch for another line out. I'm pretty sure this is another 5-person line out.
Right in front of some spectators as well, which is perfect.
It's great for the spectators. I mean, playing it on that side of the ball is great for the spectators. And that's a win by Salford, being able to actually hold the people up, keeping it consistent now. Hopefully keep this up for the rest of the game. Come straight out to the 4. Onto the 10. Hands are moving. Great step. Good tackles though. Their defensive line is still moving nice and quick, still coming straight up. Straight onto the second row. Good. There's really great communication between the Lancaster side as well, I see. I mean, the Salford side are really driving this ball home though, really showing their attacking side.
The question is, can they gain ground back? Lancaster really have them on the defences here.
Yeah, they do. They've really got them on the back foot. It's really showing Lancaster's really putting the work into this offence off the Salford side. It's getting passed off to that 6 again. It just seems that the 6 is just making a lot of ground here. So's the 10, but I mean Lancaster's defence is just still meeting them at the line. No metres are really getting gained. Straight on. There we go, to the inside centre, to the outside centre. They're using it easier one more time. It's made a great move, making a lovely break. He's breaking tackles. Oh, great tackle by the fullback.
So close to keeping that free there.
Round the side there, ref should have called that, to be honest. Number 6 is back on it, met at the mark again. Then number 7 just seems to be a really strong tackler and a really strong player, but he's down now to the left side wing, making more metres. Nice straight in, passing it to more forwards. Our number 3 is moving forward, taking 3 people to get her down. Lines back in, sends it to the outside centre. Back to number 6. Driving forward, tackle made. Ball needs to get used a lot more now. Ball needs to get used again. The fullback seems to really be cutting inside back into the traffic quite a bit and really needs to probably use it one more time. There's a lot of space down this right side wing that could be getting used up.
A bit more passing could definitely help them keep the pace on the offensive.
I love to see like how called by the ref. High tackle. That'll be the first warning. Good tap and go. Use it. Now use it 10. Played it inside to the 8. Not 10. Lancaster really need to be more disciplined here with the metres that they're back, especially due to penalties. Using it quick now, not going for touch. So that's not a very common thing to see. So knock on, advantage to Lancaster. Scrum down. So for the first, what we say, 5 minutes of this game, what are you seeing? How do you think the game's going, Tom?
Both teams have been really strong, but just look at where they are on the pitch. Salford have clearly been able to get that push up.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's getting past that to the inside centre. The inside centre is just making some great footwork, some great speed, some great ability to show what they can do. And it's come to that fly half, and that fly half is just making moves, pounding through people. And the fullback's just sitting on the outside centre, cutting it back in, making some moves. But I mean, if that extra ball could be used, we could maybe even see opportunity to score early on.
It should also be mentioned that the Lancaster wingers have been keeping up. They've not let the Salford wingers get through the side.
Not at all, especially on that left wing. The defence on the left side wing for Salford is just really, really hard to get past, and it's clear that the great scrum by Salford, though. Knock on again. Another scrum down. Salford have clearly got a very heavy pack, got a very big pack that really are willing to work in that scrum and push against people to make it. There is an injury.
You can see the training on Salford's side has really shown. I think they are fresh off a win, I believe, from last week.
They are fresh off a win. They are definitely fresh off a win. You can really see that in the motivation, the communication that's happening now. I don't think they had it right at the start, but now they're starting to build up that communication and really work forward and, you know, show what can be done by Salford and show the impact that they can make.
It's great to see, especially that they're working as such a strong team.
100%.
You can definitely tell that they are there every single week at training, giving it their best.
It'll be great to see another scrum like that. That's probably one of the best scrums I've seen of any sort of rugby union ball in a while now. Especially watching the professionals. A lot of it sat still, but these ladies here, they're really showing their grit, showing their teeth, and really pushing on. Salford holding the scrum here. Goes straight to the 10. So the 10 going to use it now. 10 draws the person in and tries to break the tackle. Great pop. See, outside centre keeps going. They can keep using it here. Dive on that.
Dangerously close to the try line for Lancaster here.
That 13 is just driving. Sorry, my bad. The fullback is just driving her feet straight through every player that they can see. Oh, their number 7. Is this their number 7 again? Their strongest player that I've said. Down on it. Knock on by Lancaster again. Another scrum down. Advantage for not being 10 metres again to Lancaster. They need to really be disciplined on that. They're not really working hard on that. But Salford are pushing towards the line. They're not taking it blind. They should take it to the left. There you go. The number 10 stiff arms one person. And then gets tackled straight down. 9's not in. They've lost out on their 9. Knock on to Lancaster, and not being 10. Lancaster's penalties just seem to be racking up right now.
There's no more further back that they can go anymore.
I know, but they put themselves in this situation. That's a try scored by number 6, Lucia Silva. Great try by Salford, really showing that they can work themselves up the pitch. What do we think of that? All those phases, to be honest.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, it's quite sad though, because Lancaster did have the strength to push back, but they didn't have the discipline to keep the distance.
100%. The penalties need to be a lot more disciplined, a lot more. They need to just work harder on that. Honestly, it's hard. It's hard, obviously, on the tap and goes. It happens really quick, but can't be helped, can it?
Definitely, myself, I have been terrible in practice at giving penalties because I've not been far enough back.
Yeah, it happens. It's all too common. I mean, we're just gonna give it a sec just to be respectful to the kicker.
Of course, but can she make it?
I mean, it's close to the post, so I would say it's a very doable kick. They've tried their best to keep it under the post, try and keep it as close as they can, but we'll see if she can make it. That kick went low. I feel like on that kick she stuttered a little. I think she doubted the direction of where she was going to put the ball there, and just really you can just like, you know, she needs to have that confidence and feel the moment. I feel like that's what a lot of 10s lose nowadays as well with their kicks.
It is hard to keep your head in the game. Everyone on your team has retreated back, and you're on your own. Yeah. It's one of the small times that you are completely on your own.
There's a lot of pressure on it, understandably. The score now is 5-0 to Salford. The fullback's on it. The fullback's making a great break. Tackled by Lancaster's fullback. Straight over, 3 people over. Straight into that number 6 who just scored the try, Lucia. Good pick and goes, going short, getting your forwards to take the big lumping hits, draw the people in, and then they can start using it out wide. You can already see on this right wing, there's a lot of space. Good nudge, good kick. The winger's coming up quick now. Can the winger make the tackle? Missed the tackle, unlucky. 2 on the tackle though. They need to roll away now. Perfect. 3 people over there, keeping nice and secure off Lancaster. The 9 picked and went. Low driven kick straight to our fullback. The fullback's taking her time here, maybe conjuring up something. Great step, and snagged. Jersey is snagged. There is an injury close to us though. One person is down. Let's hope they're okay. Knock on by Salford though.
The physios are coming for the Salford player down. Do we get the number?
13. Number 13 is down. One of the strongest players for Salford at the moment. Really makes some great breaks, some great passes, and number 12. Sorry,
number 12.
Still making some great plays. The inside centre, like all the backs are really working hard to show what they can do.
It is hard though in rugby. Injuries will happen.
Yeah, and the knock on by Salford. Maybe do you think that Salford are now losing their discipline? That they've now scored? Do you think they maybe coming a bit too relaxed, too early on? Because as you can see where Lancaster are now, they've really marched down. They're basically at the 22, and you can't really say anything else other than that.
They did take that try personally, and they are coming for it.
100%.
You can see where they are on the pitch. They are not giving up. They're going to fight for every single try they can. Number 12 is off the pitch, and I believe going to go to a contested scrum.
Yep. The contested strong. Lancaster's put in. Salford need to get another great push like they did back in the opposition's 22 and see if they can really make it work again. Ball is in. Lancaster has won it. Lancaster's losing the scrum again though. Lancaster players tackled, getting 3 over to make sure the ruck's secured. However, they've lost it.
Is that a knock on?
That is a no. I think it was not releasing. Not releasing by. Oh, pass went forward. The pass went forward. It's coming to our. Straight on it. The winger, our right hand side winger, straight on it, and they're straight over. That's a great take by Salford. Pass it straight in. Go another pass and go, drawing the defenders in. See how many defenders around the ruck? They're all drawn in.
So if you were the coach, would you be saying stay wider, trust your teammates to get them down?
I would definitely say stay wider. You've got to trust your forwards to take your men to take the people down, and then you've also then got to trust your backs to make sure that they don't make any fast breaks on you at all. But I mean. Lancaster again, the defensive line is straight up. The minute the ball's picked up, they're just straight on it. They're making great movement here. Salford need to use their hands more. They need to stop maybe just taking it and going. They need to really use it until it gets that winger, and then let your winger do some fancy work. Let them have a bit of fun out there. Whole point of this is for some fun at the end of the day.
Lancaster have got possession.
Salford lost possession. There's a one-on-one on that ruck. Now they've added 2 in.
Not being released.
Holding on. Salford's win again. Lancaster really need to get back on that discipline. They really showed the hard work that they can get to the opposition's 22, but now they've started to lose it again. Lose focus.
believe it goes out.
Goes out for touch on the kick. That'll be a line out to Salford. There's a lot going on this game. There's a lot of penalties being conceded, but then there's a lot being won as well. And I feel like this can really determine the game, the penalties.
Definitely, because I think Lancaster have shown themselves as almost at times stronger as a team than Salford, but they haven't stopped taking those penalties.
It's a great take on the line out. Now they're using hands. They're using them well.
Can't you make a break? It's got to be. And it's under the post.
Another try for Salford. That is absolutely amazing. That is number 22, who just subbed on for number 12, coming on and really showing what they're made of. Absolutely
an incredible way to make your mark on the pitch. And if I was the kicker, I would be shaking her hand right now, thanking her for such a nice place to kick
Putting
from.
it straight under the post. Exactly. It's a lovely place to be.
But
straight kick.
But there is pressure.
There is a lot of
pressure with that.
Goes dead
position.
silent. Goes silent. It goes. You're on your own. You got no one there supporting you. Everyone's hoping on you making this kick, and that's all that matters.
She makes it. I believe we're going to be 12, if my maths is right.
It's 5 at the moment. It is now 10. So yeah, it should be 12.
It should be 12. Yeah. Sorry,
my maths is not great either.
Me coming from league, I really don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, honestly, for me coming from American football, doesn't want to get it wrong either. To be honest, there's a lot of pressure on this kick here. Line up. They can start rushing now. They've taken the step, but the kick is good.
Incredible. That's the first conversion made of the game.
My instant reaction is to scream touchdown there, but
you really need to stop. You can't see right now on camera, but he's wearing a full Salford Storm merch, and we do need to make sure he doesn't run on and try and tackle it, because it looks like his...
There's no helmets or pads nearby, so we should be good, but yeah, Lancaster really need to now make their mark before half.
Definitely. Do you know how long we've got before half-time?
We have 20 minutes. We've got about another 20 minutes till half. It's a knock-on. Oh, it's backwards. I would have believed that was a knock-on if I was the referee there, but again, the fullback just making moves, breaking tackles. That's a fourth. That's a fifth broken tackle. Takes 2 people to take it down. Made a great run from the 22 to basically the halfway. Meters were made there.
Salford is showing they're a truly dangerous side right now. They're not going to give up the pace. But they have taken the penalty.
Penalty is coming in from the side of the ruck. They should kick for touch here now. This is Lancaster's opportunity now to get a good nudge. That is an absolutely great nudge by Lancaster. Oh, it's not. It's still in. It's hard to see from this side of the pitch, but it's still in. Salford have recovered way too close to their try line. They've now got a lot of pressure on here to defend and get rid of this ball. They need to kick it out. There we go. Great kick by number 6. Taken by the 10, nice and high. Number 10, Lancaster, driving their feet, pushing forward. Go into the side with more numbers defending. Oh, great tackle, driving her back, lifting her off her feet. Straight over.
So close to the try line, this could be one for them.
Percy, this is me here. I'm going to the blind side. The blind side has less numbers defended and you got more numbers on your side. Knock on by Lancaster. The discipline again. It's low passes, low balls, and it's making it hard for your backs and your centre just to absolutely push forward and score these tries.
Definitely, they were so close. I thought they were going to go straight down the middle and really say some words to Salford and say, no, we are not backing down here at all.
100%. I mean, the recovery on some of the kicks, the takes on the kicks, and the kick, I don't know if it was a tactical move or it was just a short kick, but it worked out in the end for Lancaster. And luckily, it just turned into a knock-on by them. Little mistakes can always be fixed, though. Scrum down, Salford's put in. Can the women get a great push? Lancaster are winning this scrum. They've got rid of it, though. The 10's dummied the kick and is now absolutely sent it deep down the field.
Oh, the chase here.
The chase by our winger. Good stop. Good read. Make the tackles now. Put a bit of effort in. There we go.
As you said before, that's the most dangerous player.
It's number 15, this one. Number 15 and number 7 on their side are really performing. Low-driven kick again, but it seems to be working. It seems to be getting a great roll for Lancaster.
Travelled.
They need to. The 15 really needs to pick this up and make a move now. 50's been met and tackled right down near Salford's own try line. They've got to be defending now. I actually couldn't tell you what that penalty's for. I couldn't really see what the ref's hand signal was.
I'm not sure either.
But whatever it is, Lancaster have got a chance here. Absolutely big hit made by our forwards. Folded like a lawn chair.
You know what that means?
Double movement.
Oh, God.
The tackle has been made, is what this means. Tackle has been made, and then as there is a ruck formed, they have moved to then basically put the ball over to score the try. It's just double movement. It's a common thing that happens. You sometimes get away with it, sometimes you don't. But Salford are now trying to push up. First over,
possession.
great. Holding on by number 8 from Salford. Salford are starting to lose the discipline. I think they're panicking a little, especially being backed into their own, right into their own 22. So great nudge, puts it right in the corner, just right outside this try line. I do believe that if Lancaster's smart enough here, they could get a great take and start driving more, then drop straight down that try line and score. It's the most commonly done thing within rugby now. See the professionals do it, and I believe that we can see it come here today.
Who would you say is better from the line out so far?
Definitely Lancaster. I mean, there's only been one that Salford, there was one, maybe even two. But Lancaster just seem to be stronger. They seem to have a stronger lift on their women. And it just seems to be working out better for them. You can tell they practice it a lot more. It's a great move, though. Straight over. That will be. It's a try made by Lancaster.
Lancaster's
answering
first try
back.
of the game. They've showed Salford with the half-time. They are not backing down. They are going to play for every part of the pitch for the whole match.
They have fought for that try, and you can tell what it means to them to get right back at Salford and basically put it in their face. However, the kick is from an awkward spot. Do we think the kick can make it? Personally, I can't make a kick from here. I can't make a kick anyways.
I can't make a kick if I was right in front of a football goal.
Exactly. Neither of us can make kicks, so we can't really say anything because these are the professionals here, you know. But But it's one of the hardest kicks that you can possibly have, and realistically, if they can make this kick, it's a great kick. Fullback line in the kick. It's nice to see their fly half though coming in to support. You know, standing there, maybe making them not feel as lonesome there, giving them a little bit of confidence.
Definitely you mentioned for Salford's first conversion. Attempt conversion. They didn't quite have the morale to get it done.
No, not at all.
Oh, Lancaster.
Quite short, to be honest, quite short. It's landed about the 5 metre line and bounced through. It's unlucky, it's a hard kick. Not everyone can make them. But score is now 12-5 Salford. Lancaster have an opportunity here to really answer back. There's 12 minutes.
12 minutes to go from the referee.
The referee's doing us a bit of help here. I was about to do a little time check.
Salford.
12 minutes to go, 7 behind. There's more than enough time for Lancaster to answer back here before half.
They clearly have the mentality at the moment. That really did lift up their spirits.
100%. You can really see. But Salford are taking the time to come up here. Maybe they've got a plan. Maybe they've got a plan this kick.
Can they keep their heads? It's hard to do when it's so stressful. Just after you were winning with a clean sheet.
100%. I mean, you can see they've overloaded this left side. So, obviously, main rules are that they're probably kicking left. But
or do they want to push them right?
Yeah. I mean, Lancaster here come out with an even set on their side. Maybe they're expecting a bit of trickery.
Yeah. They're not being deterred.
No, definitely went to the left. Great kick by the 10. Nice drop, nice take. Great hit. The ref has not called what the penalty's for. I think it's a high tackle.
I mean, over there, he's clearly got a better sight of it, and it's going to be pretty obvious if it is a high tackle.
Yeah, I mean, if that is a high tackle, that'll be that player's first warning as well. So there's a high tackle on either side of the ball now. Now this is where the game starts to get maybe a bit more scrappy. We never know. I mean, not to say that I enjoy a little bit of push and shove, but it always brings a bit of excitement to the sport.
I mean, saying that, I've seen more push and shove in the football than the rugby so far.
Yeah, I know.
There's great discipline in the rugby.
Yeah, but it's always been said, though, it's like that common saying that rugby's a hooligan sport played by gentlemen.
Yes,
and football's a gentleman's sport
played by hooligans. I like it. I like it.
It's a very, like, everyone respects the referee, and that's another win by Lancaster.
I mean, not really allowed to in football, but you do give the refs a bit of grief. But in rugby, you don't.
No, the refs do not take any of it at all. And then number 5 is driving through 3 broken tackles at least before getting tackled. Quick ball taken by 23. 23's driving, taking 3 people to get her down. These women just can't.
Lancaster is so dangerous right now.
They've got the motivation, and that will be a knock-on from Lancaster. Another low ball by their 9. It's hard. Maybe they look at making some changes, because there seems to be consistent knock-ons. But you never know. You never know. I mean,
saying that, down. A scrum for Lancaster, they are quite good. They are very dangerous.
I think it's very evenly matched, because when it's Lancaster's putting, they're making Salford are making the big push. But when obviously Salford's putting, Lancaster making the big push. So we can see right here, Salford's putting. See if Lancaster live up to the same way they've been scrumming this whole game.
We can also see a bit more of an audience on our right.
It's a Salford win. That's a Salford win on the scrum. Going out left. Going to the inside centre. They need to use that again. That is a forward pass. I'm pretty sure it's a forward pass or something. It looked forward from here, but again, we're on the other side of the pitch.
Exactly. You guys can see in the
forward pass to go out and touch. I think they're going to take it to touch.
He does have eyes like a hawk. Captain of the storm.
Oh, captain, chairman,
everything.
Nah, not everything. I'm not
rep of merch.
Rep of merch. I do rep the merch. I don't rep it as well as Carter Wallace, the vice chair, though. Got to give him a little shout out. It's a big pack for a line out here. Got a lot of people in. Take. Hardly lifted there, but you know it worked for the best. Dodging tackles. Hopefully the floodlights turn on here soon though, because I'm struggling to see a little.
Luckily the camera seems to be okay at the moment.
Perfect. Well, great tackles by Salford, but I just feel like the line, like the ball's getting moved, and they're just waiting for the people to come to them. They need to be really attacking that forward front.
They need to spread out as well. This right side is looking very weak.
And Salford have won it. There's number 6 on the ball again. Sprinting down the left wing.
Can't you be stopped?
Still going to the 22.
The lights come on.
Tackled out.
And she's right there.
Tackled out at the 22. That was an amazing run by Salford.
Absolutely incredible.
Great recovery tackle by Lancaster as well. You can't really.
Do you think they can get another try before the half time?
I believe so. I mean, they're in their 22. It's the most opportunistic. You know, it's great. I mean, Salford, you can really tell, are made for their fast breaks, made for the counter-attacks, made for all of that. You can tell that. Lancaster, they like making their phases. They like taking the tackles, drawing everyone in and then moving.
More technical, would you say?
Yeah, I would say more technical. They think about it a lot more. As I feel like Salford are a bit more run and gun, and I like it.
I feel like they've got the skill there to back it up.
But Lancaster have won it again. They consistently win him. It's a great take. Is that the winger coming? That is the winger coming right across the field. Tackled now. No 9 in the scrum. Outside centre having to take it. It's going backwards. Driving forward, number 4 gets tackled. Great tackle. Straight over though. They've got really good support here at Salford.
Kick, does it pay off?
Does it pay off? The 9's in on the tackle to slow it down.
Oh, can't you make
Broken
it?
Tackle down the left wing.
She might be free.
The wing is gone.
I don't think she can be stopped.
Number 15 is catching on to her. I think they're about to score.
I think 11's going to try here.
line.
She runs right
straight
into
for
the middle.
The post. try made.
An incredible try from Lancaster there.
The comeback is on by Lancaster, really showing.
And she even showed she can put it in a great place for the kicker.
Exactly. All about the teamwork. You can really see you can look at all their faces on Lancaster. I mean, from our point of view, that you can tell they're absolutely loving it. They're playing some amazing rugby out here today, and Salford really just need to pick it up a little. Really, show a bit more teamwork. I'm not hearing much communication off them.
I think they've lost it a slight bit. At half time, they're going to have some words with the coach, and hopefully be inspired to keep carrying on.
Yeah.
This is a fixture they know they can win, but 100%. Can they today?
I mean, this is a very easy kick here. This is to now tie the game at 12 apiece. Can it be done? It's a nice kick. However, number 10's taking it this time. It seems that number 15 likes to take the kicks from out wide. Maybe they're the stronger suit for that. Number 10's the stronger suit for this. Taking some big strides there. It's nice to see.
He's clearly practiced these. And it pays off.
And it's straight through.
A conversion, equalising the game.
12 apiece. Lancaster has made the comeback. Now, can they keep putting points on the board against Salford? Or can Salford now start coming back to attack?
This could be all of it. Who knows? If Lancaster get another break or so get another break, that sets the next half up. That sets your mentality.
I mean, while we're waiting for this to happen, Six Nations.
Six Nations. I haven't watched it. Unfortunately,
you've not watched
yet.
any. I watched all of the games. To be honest, Wales disappointing. I'm not a Welsh fan myself. I'm an Englishman, but I mean it's disappointing. 43-0 to France. Oh.
France?
To France. Yeah, but France are a very strong team.
I'll give it to them. Have Italy played yet?
Italy have played against Scotland and lost, but it doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
I feel like Wales and Italy could be competing for the wooden spoon, but I'm not saying anything too early yet.
I mean, not to say anything too bad to my Italian friends, but Italy shouldn't really be beating Wales.
No, they shouldn't. But see what happens. It's a great kick though. Good bounce. They're missing tackles though. I feel like they're, again, like I said earlier, if you see the nine's picking up the ball and no one's moving, everyone's sat still, letting them come to them. It's went backwards.
Hey, it's better than a knock on.
Number 15's moving up the pitch now. Still driving her feet.
I think Salford still have possession.
Yep. Straight to. I'm pretty sure that's their 12. Come back on, passing it to more forward, hits a stiff arm.
Can she break through? She's
broken through the line.
She can't
Still
be taken
going.
down.
Number 21, B sub done. Pass it to the 12, and Salford scored directly under the post. Number 12 is now back on as well. It's lovely to see.
Clearly some incredible words told by the coach there. They are not backing down.
Not backing down, straight into the post. This should be another very easy conversion for the fly half. I mean, number 12 got injured, came back on, now showing a substance. Really showing the grit, really showing that maybe number 12 could be the difference maker to the team.
I mean, that is really what Salford's made of. You get knocked down,
you get right back up.
You get right back up again, exactly.
And that's what we love to see.
Is number 12 taking the, or is it number 10?
Fly half.
Fly half.
It's very common for fly halves or fullbacks to take the kicks. It just depends, but obviously if number 12 is a strong kicker, then send number 12 on. But yeah, the score now before the conversion is now 17-12.
17-12. I do apologise.
Salford. Make the conversion, make it 19-12, make it a 7-point game.
Ooh. It's all to play for.
It's all to play for right now. Especially just before half.
What have we got?
I don't know, because obviously
there has been some stoppage.
There was a bit of stoppage every now and again, so it's a bit off, because when the game started it was about 43 minutes ago.
And I would like to mention, in true Salford fashion, the ball has gone over.
The ball has gone
over. Not just over in the post, but over and out of the 3G pitch.
Well, you know, with the barbed wire now, I get a bit scared that the ball's going to land on it and just burst. Do you not just get that? Do you never get that feeling? I feel like, especially with the American football team, when we do kick in through posts and stuff, it's obviously hard. But I mean, yeah, Salford have answered back now. Now see if Lancaster can hit right back. You can tell Salford are swinging.
I mean, if you've seen any of my kicks, I do not need to worry about the barbed wire at all.
The ref is now calling for a ball. Do we feel like Salford are trying to waste some time here? Because if so, there could be. If no one's going to get him a ball, that it means that someone could be getting some cards here. We'd never want to see that.
Is someone going to run round for it? Someone has run round to get the ball. Whether they get there before another one appears or not, I do not know. I mean, surely
they're pumping up a ball.
Oh,
this is not looking good for Salford. I mean, if I'm the referee, I'm not taking any of this right here.
I mean,
cards should be getting shown.
We are slightly biased to Salford. We are Salford Sports TV, but surely you have another ball prepped.
Of course.
Surely
you have another ball prepped.
I can see a rugby ball right there. Why don't you use that thing?
The coach has called them out, and to be honest, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean,
you have an extra ball pumped up.
You're a rugby
just
team.
do.
You're a rugby team. You should have more than just one ball, but seemingly that's a special one.
Lancaster kick here.
Fly half, low kick again, but it's working well. Straight to our fly half. They need to use it now. Fakes, dummies the kick, dummies the pass, comes through, gets tackled, makes some extra meters, falling forwards though. Straight over, 9 straight in. Straight to the number 6. Number 6 driving. Okay. Oh, Salford driving, getting met at the line again. Lancaster's defensive attack is just really working hard here. You can just see them pushing forward. That pass was forward. The pass was forward.
And I will say, I have just seen a few balls on the right that were pumped up.
Yep, I know.
I'm not going to say any more, but
Yep.
I have seen some pumped up balls that clearly potentially could have been used.
That is half time, I'm pretty sure. So we'll be right back with you in the second half. Let's take that. Okay, ready? Is you recording, yeah?
Yep.
And kick off from Salford. And a take by Salford. It went 10 metres.
Remind us of the score, please.
The score is 19-12. It's a 7-point game. It's a good game. And Lancaster can really move here, but Salford seem to be just getting off on the right foot this half. You know, kicking at 10 metres and it bouncing perfectly back towards you. That's the way you want it to go. Now you've got possession straight over, and now be holding on
To Salford.
Holding on Salford. You could clearly see it. The was that number 6? Yeah, number 6 was just on the ground fighting off the Lancs player trying to grab onto that ball. First hands on, first come first serve in rugby basically. So, but to be honest, it depends. I believe they're kicking it to touch, and it's
a good kick.
Went out. That's a great nudge.
Going to a line out.
Great, going to another line out. Lancs have been very strong in their line-outs in the first half. Let's see if they can keep it consistent now. They've had a bit of a break, not a massive one, but a little bit. We can see if Lancs can keep it consistent. They're showing that they're very strong within their line-out. So we see if either Salford are going to step up their game or Lancs just going to keep it consistent. Was a 5-person line-out again. Consistent 5-person line-outs here is all I'm seeing.
This might be showing the league in me, but does it matter?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah. Well, you can tell the ref how many you'd like, and then there is a minimum number.
I'm assuming that's 3, right?
Yeah, 3's a minimum. But I mean, yeah, you get picked up by Salford. Knock on by Salford. Scrum down to Lancs. Yeah, line-outs, it varies because you do like little tricks and stuff. Like you can like throw someone in the air who isn't actually going to get thrown, or like fake it. So it's all just a bit of fancy schmancy stuff, you know. It gets a bit technical, but then this is what the teams are here for. This is why they play, and this is why they're in bucks as well.
Back when you used to play rugby, did you ever get thrown?
No, I was a winger when I played rugby. Yeah,
I
was a little tangerine, as I got called the tangerine.
The tangerine, that's a bit harsh.
I was a round boy, but very quick and could body through people quite well. So yeah, used to when I played. But I have also played a bit of flanker as well. So I probably have been thrown, but not to my knowledge. I probably got a concussion on that game. Knowing me, this is a very well contested scrum though.
Lancaster have possession.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw the last
good
few
kick.
scrums.
It's a great back down. It's a knock on by Salford, not intentional. So she has saved herself from a card there. However, it's just an accident knock on. It is perfectly fine. We are going now to another scrum. Second scrum within 30 seconds. Literally only been maybe 2 phases between the scrums.
But you can see Lancaster are the stronger side for the scrums.
Yeah, you can really see they're really showing it now. I mean, especially when it's their putting, they can like direct the ball a little to go Lancaster's way. But I mean, realistically, if Salford were going to get a push like they did right at the start of the game, shouldn't matter. They should be pushing and really driving. Here we go. If Salford are winning this scrum though, Salford have had a great scrum there.
Commentators curse, I guess.
Commentators curse. It's perfectly fine as Salford Sports TV people though, isn't it? But yeah. Knock on by the 9 for Lancs. Another scrum down. Again, only one phase between scrums at the moment. Is this maybe a common occurrence we could see in this second half?
It could be. What do you think the causes of this many? Just drop
Cold
overhead?
hands. I think it's. I think it's. I think they've had half time and it's been. Your hands get a bit cold. My hands got a bit cold as well, but Lancs made a substitution. Taking off their inside centre, putting on number 20. Number 20 is sat on the wing. So make some big changes. Maybe a difference maker for Lancs. Salford winning this though. They're using it still. They're still using it. And being bumped into by their own player. Still fighting. Still going. Tackle was not held and made there. This is a lucky break by Salford there. That could have been a lot worse. Number 6 back on the ball. Number 6 showing their strength here. Number 6 been showing their strength all game.
The Salford team do not go down easy.
Not at all. Another break by number 21. Stiff
another?
arm straight to the ground and still going.
She can make
still
it,
going
surely.
down to the 5 metre. Still fighting away.
Is it another try for Salford?
That's another try for Salford.
Incredible. And right next to the post. Do you know what that means? Another potential conversion.
Another potential conversion. This has now brung the game from 19 to 12. It's now 24 to 12 with a conversion, make it 26. Could be.
I do hope so. Salford have really shown their strength back here, entering the second half. I mean, with the winner, hopefully.
I mean, last time Salford were up by 2 tries, though they did let it slip a little. The confidence went a bit too high, and then it came. Then obviously you could clearly see it dropped. But then they answered back before the half. So maybe we can see another comeback off Lancs. Maybe Lancs play better off the back foot. They seem to have this game.
Hopefully Salford have learnt, though, they're going to keep their heads. They're having a team talk now with the coach. And, I mean, what would you say if you were the coach right now? Just keep doing what you're doing? Keep your heads up a bit more?
I'd say just keep focused, Keep doing what you're doing, keep consistent, but try and minimise mistakes, because there was 2 knock-ons consistently by Salford there. It'll be all about minimising mistakes and just making sure that Salford can keep it on. And I'd say if I was the Lancs coach, I'd be saying that, just make sure that we're getting back, we're tracking back, we're showing our speed. They've clearly got the speed, they've clearly got the strength, and that is a conversion made as well. That brings the score to 26 to 12.
26 to 12. I would not want to be Lancaster right now, but they have pulled back before.
They have pulled back before.
They're coming in with some speed. Clearly a bit of morale.
Coming back up, showing their grit. Maybe not letting Salford properly set up. People's backs are turned for Salford. It's not going great. Salford aren't prepared for what Lancs are about to bring to them. Lancs may be showing that maybe they need to bring a bit of speed and a bit of intensity to this game. So you see what I mean now? Salford making mistakes, panicking. They weren't ready for that at all.
They need to catch their heads, or this could go badly here.
100%. They're losing their heads a little. Salford are back on it. Still got possession though. They're just waiting. They're receiving the ball and just not moving. Salford aren't ready for it at all. Injury though. Player down.
Is that a Salford player?
That seems to be a Salford player.
Is.
Number 17 now going on. Making, as they said, Kate. Go second row.
Well, hopefully, was it Lancaster call?
Lancaster call. Number 5 for Lancaster has came off. Maybe moving some backs into second row. Maybe trying to break off that scrum a little quicker. Try and show some speed, show some intensity, and get some points on this board.
Do you reckon she's going off?
I think number 30, is that 15?
15?
That 15's been showing some great performance this game. I don't think 15 will want to come off themselves, but I feel like they might just take a little banks knee, a bit of a dead leg, standing up fine, walking around,
She's
no head injury. There we go. 15 has got the grit in her to show that she can keep playing this sport, show that she can play this game well.
That's the Salford mentality. Unless I go off in a stretcher, I'm not going off.
Exactly, 100%. It's how Salford play. And I mean, you can see that's how Lancs play as well. There's been no injuries on Lancs. They've been taking hits, they've been taking thumps, and it's been really showing.
We're still, unfortunately, yet to hear the Lancaster score away for the men's rugby union 1st's.
However, this is turning out to be a really, really good game. I mean, Salford again on the back foot. I mean, Lancaster really showed that they can put it to them. And that just really makes it great for Lancs. Scrum down. Salford's put in. Salford won the scrum. Breaking away again. Get up though. Your tackle's not made. Oh. Decide to stay down. Maybe let other players have an opportunity to make some fast breaks here. Big, big hits off the Lancs women. 9 is now using it. Salford just see what I mean here? They're just taking it and just taking the tackles. They maybe just need to use it a bit more. There's space down this wing. You've got to trust in your backs. Trust in your backs to make the play. See, this now needs to be passed on here. You've got to stop holding it. It's being passed on to a forward. But the forwards made no ground. Lancs is just absolutely on top of it at the moment, trying to keep them on the back foot and trying not to push themselves too far back here.
This could be a repeat of earlier in the game. 2 tries down and they'll come back at you.
Yeah. I mean, Lancs, it shows that Lancs like to play a bit on the back foot, you can see. They like to show that they can earn every single metre, every single phase, every single ruck, everything that they want. Doesn't matter. There you go. Penalty to Lancs.
Was that a knock? That was held, sorry.
Held on. Holding
sorry.
on. Fine,
rugby league words. I should keep that away.
Holding on. It's perfectly fine. I know you said touchdown earlier, mate. We're having a great old time. This game is really shaping out to be something. Is this their 15? Their 15. Can they get a great nudge? Kept it in. It's still in bounds. They're chasing it though. Taking Salford right down to their own try line again. There's a lot of pressure on here. Salford need to kick this away and get rid of it. Gaining slow metres, maybe gaining 2 or 3 metres there. Pushing forward. They need to get rid of it now. The 10 has got rid of it.
It's coming over to the Lancaster side.
And ball is out into touch. Salford were lucky to get rid of that one there.
I had to move that camera there, unfortunately. The Lancaster side. They are
very into numbers. Strong in numbers, showing what they can do. Lancaster really putting it to Salford right now.
Stop being lazy on defence. We are all going to run up to the defensive line.
Number 8, telling. Number 8 on the Lanc side, telling their backs that they need to be getting up, being a bit quicker, not letting Salford break through. It's really, really showing here. Lancs with another strong line out. Really showing the thing. Number 21 taking it up though with a lot of speed. Moving, breaking tackles, breaking a 5th. There we go, gets taken down.
How many Salford players were needed to take her down? It was insane.
I know. Salford are getting very sucked into the rucks at the moment. Need to really be a lot more disciplined with where they are on this pitch. Salford wins it back though. Salford making a break now. Number 2 making metres as they're getting tackled. Tackler needs to release. Tackler's not. First player in. Number 20 a bit unsure there about what's going on. Lancs have won it. It's a bit of hesitation there by Lancs. There was a lot more opportunity they could have brung there with that. Number 23 driving up, 2 players tackling it though. Straight over. Salford need to spread out their line more. Look how sucked in they are. They can pass it wide here and get rid of it. Score a try maybe. Sucked in still. Tackler. Player with the ball holding on there again.
It's a Salford ball. Can they get back the metres they've lost?
Watch camera. Ball is bounced in, stays in. Not a great kick by Salford again. They're staying in, staying short. Number 15 tackled. Number 16 could have dragged number 15 out there, kept it in touch, kept it playing. Salford straight over though, giving the drive, giving the push. They need to really back out now. They need to reset their line and really show what's happening. Number 15, who was down earlier with a knee injury, is still going. Broken one tackle, broke two. Driving, gets slammed to the ground by, was that number 15 on their side as well? Yeah, it is. 15 versus 15, really showing the grit and the fight out of Lancs. They keep pushing on though. Moving the ball nicely now, Salford. They're still getting met at the line. They need to just move this ball more consistently. Give Lancs a lot more opportunity to spread out. Leave some gaps open maybe a bit of confusion. And now they've kicked it on. Fullback's got it again. Passed it to the left-hand side winger. Left side winger's making a break and has went out into touch. Another line out. Let's see if Lancs can keep it consistent still. Commentators' curse hasn't hit for their line-outs yet. Can at some point, hopefully.
Are you trying to use the commentator's curse against Lancaster right now?
I couldn't say anything. Couldn't say anything about that. That's not me. I'm not that man. Could never be. But number 4 is coming back on now, making another sub. Maybe trying to get a taller player in. Maybe trying to get that win.
You can hear now the Lancaster side is tired, but surely everyone is on that pitch right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's another scrum down. It was a knock on. It didn't even go out into touch. It was a knock on. Salford's put in as well. Salford seem to be winning this scrum. They want it quick. They can use it now. They need to pass this down the line. Drawn in. Number 12 moving. Straight over Salford are. Salford showing a lot of fight to maybe put some more points on the board, make this a 3-score game to really, really draw out the line. Number 2 still going. Tackled, 9 straight in though. Now it's taken out to the blind side. A lot of players in that blind side. It maybe wasn't the best of choices. Left him in a 2-on-1 situation, 3-on-1 situation. That was 3 for Lancs as well. So, I mean, we need to really be passing out to this fullback on this far left side. This fullback really has opportunity to really be making a move here. They've been making moves all game. I'd say put your faith in them and trust them and move the ball towards them. Keep using that now. See, they're just hesitating and not moving. There you go. They've given it to the 15. And 15 is making a lovely move there. Still driving. Just went down. And there's good support there already to get this ball straight out. Driving. Still going. Number 12. Breaking tackles. That's a third tackle broken. I feel like if he had a start for this, it would be absolutely immense for both sides of the ball. Number 6. Still moving it up.
So close to a try. Can the Salford line break all the way through?
Salford are passing it on, and that is...
It's going to be a knock-on.
A knock-on by Salford.
It's unfortunate.
So lucky, it's little mistakes again, right down when you're about to score. But if Salford can get a good push here, maybe they can win this ball back, and maybe they can score another try, make it a 3-score game. We've all got all the confidence in Salford, but I've also got all the confidence in Lancs right now. They're both performing well, very, very well. Do we think Lancs are maybe letting it slip a little though in this second half, or do we think that they're just fighting as hard? They're just getting this opportunity.
I think they're just missing some opportunities. I think let's see what happens here, because I think they're going to gain some ground.
Gained a bit of ground here. Right down the right wing, wide open right wing. Tackled out into touch. Line out to Lancaster.
I'm not entirely sure, but is that the Salford coach who's also being a lino?
Yes, I'm pretty sure it is.
I didn't know you were allowed to do that, to be honest.
You are, because that is also, on this side, a Lancs coach.
I think that's the coach, though.
Oh, the coach?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I mean, it's fine if so. It's a Bucks game, but I mean, the referee at the end of the day, it's his final call. If he feels like there's some biasness going on, then that's his.
I mean, I have seen last week the lino was sent off
Was he?
Football, yep, giving quite a bit of dissent to the referee. And even
from the Salford side or from the opposition?
From the opposition, I think it was Keele. And it was quite annoying.
Salford have won that back. Salford pushing up right on the try line now. Opportunity to score here.
So
and
close.
They've scored.
Amazing. Another. I almost said touchdown then as well.
Exactly.
It's the American football rubbing off on me.
It's just the aura of the American football.
The aura?
The aura.
No, what does that remind me of?
The Charnock aura from Rugby League.
Hey, I mean, if I need to jump on, I need to jump on.
Exactly. At the moment, the score is 31-12.
31-12. I mean, it does clearly look in Salford's favour, but there is still room. How long have we got left? Is there an injury as well?
I could not tell you, but there is an injury. I believe that is a Salford player down. Salford taking some big hits here, though. It's quite hard for Salford, and Salford are really, really pushing on. Maybe a bit winded. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We really like to see our Salford players get back up. Never want to see a Lancs player down either. But
and it really is freezing. All the players are taking the hit right now. Every single hit feels like so much more.
I mean, I'd feel probably that they're quite warm. They've been running around the pitch.
We're
stood still.
We're
having to walk back and forth around the camera just to make sure we're still a little warm, you know. But I mean, the player seems to be getting up. Getting up slowly though. I think they might have just been a bit winded. But the kick is still going to get taken. This could push the score to 33-12.
33-12. Oof. Would really not want to be Lancaster.
No, not at all. This will push it to a 3-score game now, which really obviously
and
scuffs the opportunity. It's been put to a 3-score game.
Some incredible skill from the Salford team making these conversions.
It is now a 21-point game. 3 tries, 3 conversions need to be made for them to even out this game and really bring it back. But I think Lancaster have kind of let it slip this second half, and maybe it's just not.
Definitely, but can Salford keep the ego under control? We've seen them be in this position before, dominating the game, and they end up being even.
Yeah, they do. I mean, there's still time to play. There's still time for things to happen. And at the end of the day, if it's still low kicks, but it's not really working out because Salford get really confused and who's getting it. There's no communication on who's receiving that ball coming to it. Salford, great take. Salford driving now. Got a nice maul going here. Salford is still not going down. Number 13 is now down. Tackle made. The number 7 needs to roll away. Just rolled away in time for this opportunity for Salford to keep driving. They keep putting phases in here. One of the strongest players since they've been subbed on. Number 21 got stopped at the line this time. Not breaking as many tackles. Not making as fast a break as they normally do. And that is backwards. It's backwards. But a lot of miscommunication there. Maybe a bit of panic off Salford. Then they saw that go backwards. Lancaster meeting them at the line still.
As you can hear the coach saying, Lancaster are really putting the pressure on here.
Not a great kick by Salford there. I couldn't tell from here if it was a box kick or if it was just a kick.
They lost the distance they could have made there.
It's a high tackle. High tackle from Salford. That means it's Lancaster ball. Salford need to track back 10. If I'm Lancaster here, I'm putting this ball in the corner, putting a good nudge to it, getting the line out that they've consistently been winning, and then mauling it, scoring it, maybe even doing what they did before and just pass to the front person and try and score off that. They scored off it last time, they can score off it again. Oh, I think
I'd be expecting a kick here really from Lancaster with how their play goes.
Oh, and they've knocked.
She tried to, but she didn't quite. That's unfortunate.
They've knocked it on as they've tried the tap.
Oh, of course, that's a knock on as well. Yeah. Oh no, you get another go.
Maybe it was a. Maybe I don't know what happened there. I believe that's a knock on. I don't know what the refs called there.
I mean, I don't know if it actually went forward after it left her hands or it just dropped. So maybe it wasn't technically a drop on. She just dropped it.
Yeah, maybe. But, I mean, it's hard to see over here. Ref's got final call, but, I mean, personally, I would have called that as a knock-on.
How do you think the ref is doing in this game?
I think the ref's made some brilliant calls this game, to be honest. I've not really seen anything being missed by the ref. Maybe some times where, like, people have been holding on, people aren't rolling away. But, I mean, really see the little things that it's going to be hard. There's only one man on the field, isn't there? Trying to control 30-odd players. You know, it's not as easy as it looks. So, Lancaster still in possession, though. Moving this ball nicely, and that's a knock-on straight off the shoulder. Number 21 back on it, still driving her feet, keeps going. I feel like the minute number 21 gets momentum, they just can't be stopped. Like a freight train moving forward. Not releasing the player after the tackle. It's Salford's ball, tap and go, not 10 metres. Number 22's on a break though, straight over. The 22 needs support, 22 has now got their support. The 9 has brung it, and
that was so close to being a knock-on.
That was so close to being a knock-on, but has luckily went backwards. Number 4's taken a great move there, pushed it inside, taken the tackle to give opportunity to, is this their number 3? Number 3, driving it forward. Taking ages to get tackled, now it needs support. Now needs to be used, and it's unluckily went into touch just a bit too harsh in that pass. Not taken very well by 16. Not sat too maybe sat a bit too narrow. Maybe it was a bit too far forward the pass. We don't know. We don't know what they were thinking.
I think there's some cramp as well, or do we think injury?
It's a bit of cramp. Everyone gets a bit of cramp. Little bit of cramp.
Yeah.
Every now and again. So. But again, there's the opportunity here for Salford to really, really put it to it. They're on their half.
Can they beat with...
15 minutes left of this half until the final whistle. Can Salford win this line out there? And Salford can win the line out.
That's impressive from
Number
Salford.
2 straight on it as well. Number 2's reaction was amazing there. First time I've seen Salford really, really push up quick.
They've got the mentality right now.
They know they're three tries up, but they want to put more. You can see it in their eyes. You can feel the emotion from over here. But you can also see that Lancs are really trying to recover this ball and get it back. Trying to score, get the points on the board, trying to even out the game. They've got 15 minutes. It's more than enough time, and it has been done before. The pressure that they're putting is just driving Salford back, and they've got Salford strapped right back about 5-6 metres there.
You can really hear the United team feel of Lancaster. Every single call they're shouting together, like a little army.
And Salford driving it down the right wing for them. Moving the ball now. Will they move it more? Or are they going to keep driving it up? They're sucking all the players. Look at all this space to the left now, Salford. Salford need to be using this ball, using it opportunistically, and getting yards. Well, not yards, metres, sorry. But it's just whatever's happening for Salford this half is really working. Use that now. There's
space. Can she make the movement?
Oh, she tried to spin and she broke off the tackle. Broke off another, that's 2.
That's some incredible speed and reactions there.
That's
to get her
a
off
great
her.
recovery by 16. 16's been put in an awkward situation there. Ball's bounced off her shoulder and went slightly behind her, but she's been able to spin off the tackle. It's been recovered
Number
by
7
number
is
7,
dangerous.
one of the strongest players. And pumps off to number 5. Straight over.
Can Salford stop the
Nines
distance?
went to the blind. Nines taking. Nines got a full run. All the way and places it in the corner for a try. Number 22 of Lancs scoring an amazing try there. An amazing try, showing that Lancs aren't giving up just yet.
They really aren't. What does that put us score-wise, Mathman?
It puts us at the moment at 33-17, and obviously they're going to make the conversion. I mean, personally, again, like I said, this is one of the harder conversions, so I think it's going to stick at 33-17. But I mean, this could be the kicker's preferred side.
It could be.
And if it is, it's going to be great. This could be great for Lancs. Lancs could really bring this back now. They got told 15 minutes, and they went, "We've got 15 minutes to put 3 tries on that board," and that's what they're trying now.
Exactly.
No pun intended, obviously.
Not quite as good jokes as Bix, but I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I don't have the Bix broadcast journalism
Aura.
Yeah,
we're loving it.
I didn't really want to say aura, but yeah, aura.
Hey, we've said it now.
But
if she gets this in, that's one of the most fantastic kicks I think I've ever seen in rugby that I've seen in person.
Hold up.
Can she?
Oh, it had really great height.
Short.
It just not enough distance to it, but a really great kick off number 22 there.
That was incredible. Mine would have hit the camera.
Probably yours would have went backwards.
Mine would have went backwards. That's how bad I am at kicking.
Fair play. Well, number 22's made an amazing try and then just made an amazing attempt at a really hard kick there. The score is now stayed 33-17, but this now opportunity for Lancs. You can see how much that try meant to them, and you can see how much every try means to them. Which means that they have the passion to keep going and keep fighting their way through this game.
Definitely.
Salford taking their time though to get out of their own try line. It could this mean that there's some tactics going on in the background?
Hopefully, I prefer tactics than losing the heads. But they are so strong if they can keep this up, because they are still winning. They are still winning. There may have been a try scored, but now still.
I've not got to do maths. Wow, it's now a 19 point. No, it's not.
I think you said it was 2 tries and 2 conversions and an extra
16 point game.
There you go.
It's a 16 point game. Maths are terrible here. Oh, Lancaster have their own little chant.
It's lovely to see. I missed that.
It's the second time they've done it. I missed it as well. But whatever they've done, it sounds nice. It sounds like they're in unison. It shows that they've really got that teamwork, and they've really shown that they're a team with maybe that little chant. It's great. Salford just seem a bit one-dimensional, though. They do seem just to take it and go, and then try and pass it. And then when it hits out wide, Lancaster are already there. They're already spread out. They're not getting as sucked in as I think they want them to get. Oh, offload. Straight 2. Number 5's got hold of it. It's now a maul. And the tackle's been made. Tackler needs to release. Number 5's had a really good stoppage there. They're watching the blind. They can't let it happen again. They can't let number 22 have opportunity. That's a great chase down though. Number 7 has to.
This could be another try for Salford here.
It's been touched down in the try line by,
I think, a Lancaster
player. However, I'm pretty sure it's now Salford's choice if it's a scrum from the 5 or a tap and go from the 5. And I'm pretty sure
tap and go, I think, would be best for them. I think that's what they're setting up for. So Lancaster have shown they're stronger in a scrum.
Oh wait, no. So it's a goal line dropout.
Oh wow.
It's a goal line dropout. That is completely on me. I've completely forgot that existed.
We do have to thank Ben though. He is American football usually, so if he gets his rugby knowledge a bit wrong.
Not played it in many a year. But here we go. Salford really having to drive here. Lancaster have really got this. They're creating loads of space, but number 21 still fighting, still going. A tackle's now been made. The tackle needs to roll away, and that we need to get some support on top. There we go. Number 4 driving, going, moving, still going. Gets tackled. Straight over. There's a big congestion in this ruck here. A lot of people tackled her. A lot of people on the ground.
They're really not backing down here. They want another try.
Are they trying to send it out wide here?
It is thinner,
send it out wide there. It's a forward pass. It's a forward pass off Salford. That's now Lancs' ball. Salford are throwing a lot of forward passes. I feel like they're staying a little too flat. They're not staying deep enough. You know, they can be running onto this ball, creating some speed when they're coming through the break, and instead of staying flat and just having to wait and move, because I feel like that's the one-dimensional side that I'm seeing in Salford today. But I mean, they're showing that way that they work and the way that they move is clearly working for them since they're winning.
Another scrum.
Scrum down. Lancaster chose for the scrum. Lancaster's put in. Salford got a great drive on that. Still driving.
I think they might win the scrum.
Yes, they do. Salford won the scrum. The 8 picks. The 8 goes.
This might be a try here.
No, just tackle before the try line.
Within an arm's reach.
Off the foot. That's fine. Completely legal.
That could be.
That's still on the try line. Tackles are made. Well made.
That's got to be a try.
That's a try scored
Brilliant.
by Salford, straight under the post again. I can't tell who scored that try, whoever it was though. Salford show they're not backing down. They get scored and they score right back. The score right now is 38-17, and obviously this is a nice place to have a conversion. You know, nice place to kick it.
They are not giving up a saw
here.
Could
they push it to 40 points?
They could. They are showing that they will fight for every point, whether they need it or not.
Exactly. Whether they need it or not, it doesn't matter. For them, maybe they need this point difference.
Goal difference does help in the league. Now, I'm not as familiar with where the positioning are of the Salford Women's, but from the sound of their last few games, they're doing really well.
Yeah, if they're doing well, that's all that matters. And right now, they're really showing their consistency on the field.
We also have quite an audience now. Oh.
Sorry,
I spoke during her kick.
It's all good. No worries. I mean, we've grown quite an audience, but like you look when you're 40 points up now, because now the score is 40-17. When you're 40 points up, you're not missing this now, are you?
I do mention the crowd a lot because it's really nice to see a strong representation of your team on and off the pitch.
100%. Lancs really can start putting it to Salford now. They've got opportunity. They just need to be using it. Another low-driven kick, but look, it's confusion on Salford again. Every time that they have this, it's all just confusion. Salford making meters though after that. Straight over with a good amount of support. Straight out. Is that their number 6 again? One of the stronger forwards there. Number 21 and number 6 are really showing their performance today. And I mean, I feel like they just need to start using it. They're running it back into traffic a lot, and they need to really use this ball, get it out wide. You can see that Lancs are really waiting for him.
They have the space to go wide.
100%. But Lancs have just won the ball back. Lancs have got the ball now. Turnover. Great tackle there, though. Big hit by our fly half. Number 5's moving now, going straight up. 9. The Lancs sideline's calling for it to go wide. There's a crossfield kick. Can the winger take it? Our winger grabs it. Has no support. Support has just arrived. It's being used. Salford need to get rid of this ball now, or at least send it wide and make some meters. Here we go. A great run. This is number 22. Number 22 showing her speed down the right wing.
Just wasn't quite fast enough to outrun the Lancaster player.
Great track and tackle there by Lancs, honestly. But number 21 showing her force, moving people with her, making it all of 10 metres before getting tackled. That's what you love to see.
That's incredible, that. She's one of those players that you can see on the Salford side who you do not want to go down against.
There is an injury, though.
Oh, is it Lancaster side, I believe?
It's Lancaster side.
We don't want to see anyone get injured. It's nice seeing some sportsmanship there from the Salford player.
Yeah. I mean, it literally could be anything. We're not even on this side of the field.
To be honest, if you get a bad hit, you're just winded and you really can't feel like you can go on.
Especially in the cold. I mean, it hurts a little more in the cold. Like, your muscles are nice and tight. I mean, my feet are getting lovely and cold now, so it's getting a bit nippy outside, but I mean, the hits just hurt just a bit more every single time.
According to my weather app, it's only 6 degrees now.
Only 6 degrees. I mean, it was 8 when we started this game, and the 2 degrees, it feels like it's dropped quite a bit, even though it's not much.
To me, it feels like we could be snowing, and I'm not even on the pitch. And I'm wrapped up more than you are with a nice coat and gloves.
But this is shaping out to be a lovely game. And, I mean, we'll see how this injury goes, but obviously can't start the game back until...
It's not looking good. It's really hard as well if you are the losing side at the moment. You want to get that morale to get back on the pitch and show them everything you can.
Yeah. It's okay. That's one of their second row players is off. I think that'll be them done for the game. It could be a head injury. It could be something a bit more serious, but I mean, we're going to have to wait and see if they get moved. I feel bad.
Well, you should go and help. I think the physio might know
The
a bit
physio,
more than you.
the physio definitely knows more. I mean, the physio's there. I mean, they're getting up.
They're getting up.
You know, just like knowing your first stage, you feel a bit bad when you see people down. You want to be able to help.
I'm not great unless they need CPR or a defib. I am CPR and defib
Oh,
trained.
good man.
Thank you very much.
Good man.
Anything else? No idea.
Never know. We've got a man with half a heart on our team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, quarterback.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible. To keep playing with that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Last 2 minutes of the game as well.
Last 2 minutes. Let's see how much they can leave on the pitch.
This is the 2-minute drill now. The 2-minute drill.
Clap her off. That's some great sportsmanship from the
At
team.
the end of the day, I don't believe Lancs can bring this back in these last 2 minutes. However, they can fight for another 7 points. They can get another conversion. They can at least show that they went out here as winners and not as what the scoreboard says. Scrum down, Salford's put in. Salford just got a great scrum this second half. The 8 picks, number 21, running, jumping over people just to make loads and loads of meters. That's two phases in a row where she's had great. It's moving on to the second phase though. Just more support. It's a one-on-one situation, and Lancs have won it. Lancs showing that in these last 2 minutes they're going to try and get these extra points on the board. Here we go, ball's passed out. Ball is kicked away. Low kick. The fullback needs to get on it. The fullback is there. Fullback dives on it.
That's
fullback
smart,
just
to be
takes the
honest.
tackle.
You didn't want to be caught off guard going around the side there.
Holding on Salford. Lancs ball. Salford needs to get back 10 quicker. They might be kicking this out into touch. Tap and go.
Salford don't know what's happening and she just drove on.
Maul now. Passed on to number 16. Taking it down the middle of the field, but got met by a Salford forward. Number 22 at 9. Coming out, using that ball now. Getting met at the line. Big hit off Salford. Showing that they're not going to go down and let them score any more points before the end of the game.
Can they get round on the wing here?
Big tackle.
I think she tackled one of her own players.
She
just to
tackled
make
one
sure.
of her own players just in case. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the mentality. Nothing's coming through.
Yeah.
I don't care what colour shirt they're wearing.
doesn't matter what colour shirt they're wearing, they're making this tackle.
Oh, is there injury
Oh.
here?
Not an injury, I think, just slow to get up. But Salford are being kind of caught off guard here with a quick tap and go. Thing is, it's that...
That's high. That's around her neck.
No, I mean, if the ref hasn't seen it, the ref gets away with it. But Salford are really showing their defensive line here, getting their last burst of energy to go. Knock on by Lancs. And that is the game to Salford. It's a very unlucky game to Lancs. Game ending. Let me check my score. The game ending to Salford 40, Lancs 17. What do we think of the game, Tom?
I think it was brilliant. Let's see if we can get ourselves on with.
Oh, we can get ourselves.
I need
to step back a little.
Oh, I should probably take the headphones
You
off.
should probably take the headphones off.
Yeah,
mate.
it turns out you can't really hear the audio if I'll lower it down for you. Sorry, Ben.
Oh, wow,
We'll
mate.
just be really nice to Ben.
We'll just
And
shrink down.
We'll
We'll just come up a little closer. There we go.
So, a truly incredible match. What was the score? What was the final score?
It's 40-17, the final score to Salford. So it's a great performance by Salford.
Right, I exit the frame, mate. I'm
You
sorry.
exit the
I'm sorry.
frame.
I exit the frame
You're
when I
going to
go
stand
to talk.
2 yards back.
Okay, I can do that as well.
There we go. We'll just talk like this.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's truly incredible. We'll get back on them because it was a truly incredible game for them. And that is the sportsmanship from rugby.
There is, and that's
no other game will you see that kind of sportsmanship at the end of it.
Of course, I mean that's what we love about this sport, and that's why we love to come watch it. I mean, great performance of Salford Women's today, and great performance of Lancs Women's today. I mean, you can't ask for any more better rugby. Salford really showed their cards in the second half, and Lancs just didn't get dealt the hand that they wanted.
It is unfortunate for them; they've came so far, but you can truly see they showed their worth on the pitch. They did. They did have a few mess-ups, but so did both teams.
Yeah, simple mistakes, but they can all be fixed within training. That's all that matters.
Exactly. But today, Salford were the absolute victors, and they can hold their heads high on the Wednesday society night.
They can hold their heads high.
And not come into lectures tomorrow morning, because you deserve that.
100%. So, 40-17 the final score. How do you think the game went?
I think it went really good. We had a lot of positive points on our attack and defence, and we were working more on our pods as well, which I thought went really well today.
Yeah, the forwards definitely put a graft in, and then when the forwards get a bit more tired, you saw the backs really come out, and I think that bit of energy from everyone today is why we did as well as we did.
And we saw both of you absolutely running through their defence, breaking tackles left, right and centre. I mean, you especially making some amazing breaks through the line. So is there anything else that you guys are planning to work on for upcoming games?
I think we
better
can always
socials,
work.
more
Yeah,
social
better
ideas.
socials,
Social ideas.
I know. I'd probably say like maybe our defence a little bit.
Yeah.
What was it? Our attack.
Our rucks need to be a bit clearer. We need to delegate more who's getting into
make
those
sure
rucks.
that someone's always with someone.
I mean, your scrums were really, really strong today. You could clearly see that you're driving Lancs back. So, really great game today. Great job.
Thank you very much.
See you later.
Thank
you later.
you.
So, ladies, 40-17. Great game off you lot. Great performance. I mean, especially off the backs. It's lovely to see you guys, show your speed, show your line, especially yourself. You're breaking through the line right near the end of that game, right around the edge. So how do you think the games went for yourselves?
I think, honestly, we just adapted what we did in training into the match. Like, we wanted to really structure on that pods with two pods following after each other and then backs playing. And I think we kept that structure really, really, really well, which I'm really proud about. And then we also had really good line speed, with tackling. We just got up on them quick, and I think that had them a bit shaken. So I think.
Your second half, the amount of tries you scored, the performance you guys showed was really great, and you can see the teamwork coming through you. Would you say that's a big team thing, or would you say that's off a coaching standpoint mainly?
I mean, we're all really good friends anyway. We have a lot of love for each other, so I think it is just purely teamwork. Obviously through coaching, keeps us the structure and whatnot, but that passion and us going after each other and keeping up with each other, that is just the love of the team and just doing what we want to do.
Well, perfect. Thank you very much.